Let's go through equal 2874. Maximal value of an ordered triplet tree. It gives us integer array nums. So for this nums, uh, every number is greater than one, and we want to find three index I, j, k, and I smaller than j, smaller than k. And we want to get a maximal value of nums I minus nums j and multiple nums k and return this maximal value. So we'll see this kind of formula, right? It has two parts. One is we want to see the max diff, right? And also we have this nums k, right? So if we go through this num k, and if we iterate this one, and we also have O1 operation about the previous max diff, right? So then we have for every local max diff multiply this num will be our well, trying to update our global maximum, right? So let's look at if we iterate every number. So this is previous max diff, and we know this is previous max diff. Let's say initially set this as 0, right? So when there is a number coming here, and we have max diff multiplied by number as one candidate, and then go to the next number, right? Go to the next number. We know this one can only be nums j, right? If so, the max diff will be maximal of previous max diff, and what we other things we need. We need a previous max I, right? Previous max I, and this one is set as 0. So that is max number in this range, right? So we need another variable, previous max I minus nums, right? And for this previous max I, right, we initially set as 0. This will only be updated when we have this number entering it, right? So this previous max I, we should also update. So this previous max I should be used for the next round to calculate. So we can update this after we update the maximal diff, right? So we just need the code will be very simple for this kind of question. So what we need is, for example, have long result should be, let's set this one as the long minimal value because the max diff can be a negative value, right? So we have max diff equals 0 and pre-max I equals 0, right? And for array int now in nums, so we know result should be max.max result and num multiplied by max diff, right? Let's have max diff multiplied by num, right? And then we know max diff should be max.max because after we use this num, right? This number, we move to the next number. This num can only be used as num j, right? So we are going to have a max diff pre max minus num, right? And then we set the pre max I will be max dot max pre max I and no, right? So in the end, just return result. So this max diff will be used for next round, right? So this one, this pre-maxi will be used for next round. So it will be an O(n) time complexity and a constant space complexity. And let's have Python code result next diff and pre next equals float f max diff should let's set as 0 and this is as 0 for num in nums. So we're going to have result equals max result max diff and multiple by num, right? And then we'll update max diff equals max diff and pre max minus num. And then we'll update pre max I equals max pre max I and the number. In the end, return result minus